Oh, are we on? Are we on? We're on. Hello, everybody. It's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. I'm out here at my secret location. This is where I come and get all the sunshine that I possibly can for as long as I can. And so this is a place that I can come when it's in the 60s. It's too cold to go to the beach, but there's definitely a warm, sunny ray here. And so welcome. I started on a journey of healing many, many years ago. In the last video, I talked about healing and how long it takes. And to become the person that I am today has taken me 8 years. Is the healing over? No. Is the journey over? No. Are there things that I'm still learning? Yes. But I've given myself grace and time to process everything. And I think that we need to do more of that, is give more grace for time. We want things so immediately, and we want things to happen overnight. We get instant gratification when it comes to internet. Finding things like gone are the days of encyclopedias. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Everything is instant gratification, like Uber Eats and all of those things. And we need to go back to a place of realizing that things take time. Good things take time. Healthy things take time. And so the message that is still coming up, and I've been doing my exercises stuff for the last 40 minutes-ish, but the message that keeps coming up is that we need to treat our bodies the way we treat the material things in life. And so folks will go out and spend tens of thousands and thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars on their car. They will then maintenance the car. They will put new tires on the car. They will get the best of the best for their car. Or this could be for their house. They go to Marshall's. They go to Home Goods. They decorate for every holiday. They truly invest in their home and to how they want it to look. Granted, knickknacks and stuff isn't really investment, but they care about how it looks. They put into all of that, they put all that effort into caring about how something looks. And folks care about how their lawns look and what's in their house or what's on their boat or whatever. It's all about the material things, but the last thing that anybody cares about is their body. And we're talking about the thing that carries your soul, the thing that has to work every day for you to keep living. I didn't realize I've got it's propped up on my backpack. Your soul is required, or your body's required to carry your soul. And so we put all of our effort, last place is in diet, exercise. And if you don't, you're one of the few people, and you know what I mean. Because I'm looking around now, having come from the place of obesity and having come from the place of super unhealthy and not investing in myself or my family's health or anything about physical well-being, having been to that place, I'm seeing so many more people stuck in that place. And I want people to know that there is the ability to change. It's going to take time, but you have to put in the effort and do the work. And so this process has not been easy. I broke my back at the age of 22, 23. I'm 39. So I have constant back pain, but I deal with it. And I exercise because if I don't use it, I'm going to lose it. And that's been a message coming up as well. I push through the pain. I do what I have to do. If it's ever really bad, I go to the chiropractor and I take turmeric ginger tea, but it's a really rare day that I do either of those. I just deal with it and I exercise through it. I started small and simple. So when I first started exercising again, I couldn't run. I was walking. I couldn't do, and this isn't like this last summer. This summer, I was pretty healthy to begin with, but the back pain was really bad. So I started doing these repetitive movement exercises. And in my mind, that moves your lymphatic system around and gets the old stagnant lymph moving. It helps clear away toxic sludge that's been sitting around because we're not moving enough. I do repetitive movements like this kind of stuff. This is acting as a pump to get our body to move the fluid around, because your lymphatic system does not have a pump naturally. We have to do it. And since we are stuck on our phones, we're no longer doing these motions like axe, swinging to take the split the wood. We're not doing any of these pumping motions anymore. We're very stagnant species. And so I started very slow. Like I couldn't do back bends anymore this summer. And this was in July. I injured my back surfing at the beginning of July. Waited 2 weeks and started my exercises, and I started super slow, and I hadn't been doing exercises prior to getting injured. That's also something. So like, would I have gotten injured so badly if I had invested the time into myself? And that was the thing. I said I didn't have enough time to do what I needed to do to take care of my body. Guess what? I found time, because I don't want to feel that way anymore. So I started very small. I did movements, even though it made me cry. I sucked it up and moved forward, just like I've done my entire life when things have made me sad and made me cry. And I stuck it out, and I did it for over 30 days straight. I didn't take a break. And guess what? I stopped crying. Guess what? The pain is like non-existent. Well, it's not non-existent during my workout, but it's not anything like it was starting with my workouts. I've gained so much strength. I'm blowing my mind how strong I am. I have like abs forming on my stomach, which I have never seen on my body, even when I was a kid. I'm watching fat melt away that's kind of been stagnant in my life and just hanging out on my body. And I'm feeling better and better every single day. And so I want to give hope to people out there that it is possible to feel better. It is possible to get better. You just have to take the time to do it. And so if you need to sit in a chair and you need to do like knee leg lifts, and that's your exercise for today, fantastic. I'm so glad you did that. If you're not even able to get out of bed and you're able to lift your knees in bed, do that. If you're able to wiggle your fingers, do that. I mean, start as simple as you need to start to be able to start building that strength again, and take your time and give yourself grace. And the second part of that with the physical aspect is the internal aspect, and what we feed our bodies matters so greatly. So if you're struggling, suffering, you feel terrible all the time, look at what you're eating. And if it comes in an aluminum can, if it comes out of a soda spout, if it comes in a plastic bag, if it comes in a box of donuts, if it comes from any chain restaurant, doesn't matter what it is, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Subway, Quiznos, Papa John's, Domino's, if it comes in any type of chain restaurant mentality, it is not good for you. That even goes down to like Chipotle. You need to look at what's in your food. You need to care about what's in your food. And if you can't afford higher quality food, then you need to look at where you can cut your budget elsewhere so that you can afford higher quality food. And that is what our family has done. We have given up giving a crap where we shop for clothes, or like most of the time it's at the thrift store because we don't care. Like, our main goal is to feed our bodies, and that comes first because our health comes first, and our daughter's health comes first, struggling with type 1 diabetes. So that's one of the most important things that I can get across, is that the food we put into our bodies should come before anything else. And for just so if you're new watching this, I did not have a car from 2019 to my own car till 2022, when I crashed the old one when I got rear-ended. Gifts come in strange packages. I got rear-ended. Somebody was going 50 miles an hour. I busted up my arm. I busted up my cartilage in my back. There was a partial tear at the T7 vertebrae rib connection. I busted myself up so badly, but I did get a new car out of the process. So you can't complain with that. But yeah, I sacrificed a lot for myself and our family because I knew the importance of what we put in our body matters. Am I always perfect about it now? No, that's okay, because we're human and sometimes things taste good. My splurge item is like a piece of vegan pizza with vegan cheese on it. That's a splurge item that I do. And it's like once every 6 months. So I really stick to the straight and narrow of healthy, because the more health and wellness we put into our bodies, the less sickness we're going to experience, the less pain, the less suffering. And that's from personal experience, not only for myself, my husband, our 3 girls, and the people that have turned whole foods plant-based, the way that we eat. That's their experience as well. So normally, I do not show my body on this channel. I don't want people to ever connect naked lady mandalas with being naked, because that's not what it was ever built to. It was in the beginning, because I had a weird ego thing, but now I don't ever, like, it's all about healing yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, all of the things. And God gave us these beautiful bodies, and God wants us to see these bodies and all that they're capable of doing. Like, we are so strong and powerful, and we just have to work for it to experience it. So that's, with that said, like, I also want to show you guys that I truly, I'm walking the walk, and I'm doing it, and it's changing my body in a really positive physical way. And you know what? Like, there's a lot of people that believe the end of days is here and the apocalypse is here and all the things, and Jesus is coming back. I know that I want to be able to run in the event of an emergency. I know that's really strange, but that actually gives me motivation. Like, I want to be able to handle myself in the event of an emergency. I don't want to be a burden on somebody else. And I've heard stories and testimonies of people that were at the brink, where this one dude couldn't even walk across his bedroom without his oxygen on. And when he woke up to what was going on with the medical industry and stuff, he just quit all of it. And he was in Ace Hardware, not short of breath, tan, healthy, fit, and trim. And he's like, I know what's going on now, and I'm never going back to that. So I want to encourage you, if you're stuck in that place where you're so attached to the medical system and you can't, there doesn't seem like there's a way out. There is a way out. You just have to figure it out for yourself, and you have to want to change, and you have to listen to that intuitive voice inside you telling you, begging you, stop eating the Cheetos, put the Mountain Dew down, get off your booty and go do something and eat an apple. Just eat an organic apple. And yeah. So I'm done with that. I'm going to show you guys my body, and then we're going to not come back to that again. So there you go. All right. So yeah, this is me, 39 years old. I surf, I skate. Is it perfect? No, but like, I can do things, I can twist, move, all the jazz. And I have that fitness level because of the effort and the financial support that I put into being able to do this. And it's about choices. All right. It's not about privilege. Like I said, it's about choices. We were on EBT. We have struggled paying our bills. We sometimes pick and choose which bills to pay because we need to eat healthy. That's how tight our budget is. However, it's all about choices. When you don't buy Starbucks, when you don't buy Chick-fil-A, when you don't buy all of these things and go out to dinner all the time, you end up having a lot more money to be able to spend on the foods that are going to actually make you feel good and make you want to live life instead of feeling like you have to live life, if that makes sense. So with all that said, I'm done. This was a little bit embarrassing, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to peace out and enjoy the rest of my time here before I go pick up the ladies and go to work. So I want to send you all so much peace, so much love, and God bless you all. Adios, my friends.